What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's JJ.
And Tyler, and the CIF boys basketball highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
A little 2 for Tuesday for you. Millikan at home hosting their second playoff game, a second round game against San Clemente.
The Tritons coming in out of the OC, a clash of styles between these two teams, as San Clemente averaging about 60 points a game, not as high-flying as the Rams like to be.
I mean, Chris Francis wants everything fast, and he wants it right now, and they have turned this gym into a scene over this last week of playoff play. And at the beginning, there was not much defense, just a lot of highlight plays as Malik Marquette gets one down. Brock Eisman whoops a daisy on his way to a team-high 15. Mark Thomas to the 10, starting his big night. 7 lead changes in the first quarter. Oh my.
Seesaw battle, and it was just building the excitement. Sidney Scott with back-to-back run-out buckets off steals as Millikan takes the 15-12 lead. Scott has been big early on in these playoffs.
We go to the second quarter, which was opened up even more, and that's exactly where the Rams are comfortable. I mean, plays like this is what we've watched all year long. It's just kind of helter-skelter, but they love it that way. Then Ryan Easley, second Ram three-pointer after 9 attempts. That really loosened the Millikan boys up.
They feed off those three-pointers. They love it. And then after the timeout, Thomas Pua, bang, 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 3 of his 12, all part of a 16-3 Millikan run.
Which is capped by Thomas to Malik Marquette. I think Malik's gone crazy.
Cue the Eminem show. I go to TRL. Look how many hugs I get, JJ. Unbelievable with the oopage, and he knows how to take the roof off that building.
But Triton's not going anywhere. A couple big threes for the boys in black, and they had 7 offensive rebounds in the first half to get themselves some easy buckets. However, Millikan finishes the quarter like they started, in the open floor. 1 of 6 San Clemente turnovers turns into 2 of Thomas's 15 points, and we go to halftime, 35-27. I told you it's a party in here.
It's a party, hey! And more back and forth play in the third as Jacob Lundy Mallet knocks down the jumper, but the Tritons, they used the halftime break to get their legs back, and they looked fresher in the second half, at least to start it.
Millikan was up by as many as 9 early, but Tritons came back and were as close as 3 points. Back-to-back buckets for BC, however. Brian Chambers with 10 points. And then just before the buzzer, Lundy Mallet, game-high 16 points for 21. And at the end of the third, Millikan's up 55-45. Rams were able to roll that momentum into the fourth, and they were running the half-court offense on their way to a quick 6-0 run.
And when Millikan's making runs like that, you know the crowd's in it, and they just become a dangerous team late in the game. They play so many guys that depth becomes a factor.
After a Triton bucket and then a Ram turnover, there's another miss. Thomas on the run, and then after another missed 3, this weird play is just a good example of which team was more fresh right now. And the foul.
Thomas the tank engine, I think I can go get that and one, and then, give me that, youngin'. I'm going to take that out on the run. Chambers, Millikan up by as many as 15 points in the fourth.
Is that bleeding? No. Ouch, though.
Ouch, though.
Pua taking the charge to close the door. The Jello's jiggling. That's exactly the type of defense the Rams have played all year. This is a perfect opportunity for me to take my shirt off. Rams winner, 82-72 dinner, and they storm the floor to celebrate with this team. But not just for this win or both of playoffs wins. They're just celebrating this season. This team didn't win a more league game last year, and now they're winning playoff games at home by 10 points. Go crazy, Ram fans. Go crazy.
Well, and it's not just that they're winning games. They're winning games with flair. Double-digit wins in the first 2 rounds. They're on to the quarterfinals. This team's so much fun to watch. Made it farther than anyone could have predicted. Hey, and you really got to tip your cap to first-year head coach Chris Francis. He's really done the job turning this program around with the quickness.
His staff, those kids, they put in the work this summer. They're getting the payoff right now. That video brought to you in part by McCarty's Jewelry, here for you since 1932. Like we said, Rams going to hit the road on Friday for their quarterfinal matchup. For all of that coverage and everything Long Beach sports, you stay right here, because this is GazetteSports.com, and we are Long Beach Sports.